Today I'm going to show you how to make a really simple do-it-yourself dry shampoo that works for any hair color. The best thing about this dry shampoo is it's easily customizable for whatever your hair color is. I love having this dry shampoo on hand, and the best part is it's only a few ingredients and they're all natural. Dry shampoo is used to absorb the excess oil at the roots of your hair, so that way your hair looks fresh without you having to wash it. It is a great way to extend the time in between washes and a way to take control of your hair care and use something that's all natural. Let's start with the base recipe. We're going to start out with 2 tablespoons of arrowroot powder, which helps to absorb the excess oil. Arrowroot powder is very lightweight, so it's not going to feel heavy on your hair, although it's able to absorb a lot of oil. We're also going to add 1 teaspoon of kaolin clay, which helps to absorb the oil, but it also gives the powder a smoother, softer feel when you apply it to your hair. And this is completely optional, but you can certainly add a couple drops of essential oil if you want to add a light scent. Now I'm using tea tree oil, but you could certainly use whatever essential oil you have on hand or you would like in your dry shampoo. Now we're just going to go ahead and mix everything together until it's fully combined. This is going to go ahead and give you the base recipe, and we are going to go ahead and customize it from here. Now, if you have blonde hair, you can use the base recipe as is. For brown hair, what we're going to do is we're going to take the base recipe and we're going to add 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder. Same thing, we're going to go ahead and give this a very good mix. Adding the cocoa powder into the dry shampoo is going to help to make sure that the dry shampoo blends well into your hair. And it's going to blend into those darker roots a whole lot better. And you can see the difference here between the one for the base recipe or blonde hair and the one for brown hair. It is significantly darker. Now, if you have really dark brown hair, you can add another teaspoon of cocoa powder, which is going to darken this up just a little bit more and help match your roots. For black hair, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to take the base recipe, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder, and we're going to add 1 teaspoon of activated charcoal. Now, the cool thing about activated charcoal is activated charcoal not only helps to darken this, it's also going to help to absorb excess oil. Same thing, go ahead and give it a really good mix. And here are your finished dry shampoos. Obviously, you can make any shade in between. So if you have like a sandy blonde hair and you have to add just a wee little bit of cocoa powder, you certainly can do that. If you have really dark hair and you want to add 2 teaspoons of cocoa powder and just maybe like 1/8 of a teaspoon of activated charcoal, you certainly can do that. That's the best part about the recipe, is you really can customize it for your hair color. Now let's go ahead and I'll show you how to use the dry shampoo. To use the dry shampoo, I like to use a kabuki brush, but you can use whatever brush that you have handy. You're going to go ahead and dip it into the dry shampoo. Make sure that you tap it off. The brush is going to want to grab a whole bunch of dry shampoo, and you're only going to want to use a little bit at a time. So go ahead and tap it off really well. Then what you're going to do is you are going to apply it directly to the roots of your hair, and you're going to mix it in very well. So I like to mix it in with the brush, kind of tap it in, but then I come in with my fingers and I find that really rubbing it in helps absorb oil the best, and it also helps to blend it in the best. Make sure you focus on the oily hairs, so typically around the crown and kind of the front of your hair. The best part about this is the powders are going to absorb the extra oil in your hair, and the clay is going to help improve the texture. So we don't want our hair feeling like heavy and drugged down and gross. We want it to feel light and refreshed, and that's exactly what this dry shampoo does. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy making and customizing your dry shampoo. If you haven't done so already, be sure you hit the like and subscribe button down below. Also, if you haven't done so, be sure to check out my website, which is summerrain.website, where I do have the full printable recipe along with more information about substitutions, different use rates, more color options, everything you could ever want is available on my website, summerrain.website. And this is one of like my go-to recipes. I'm always using dry shampoo. I typically wash my hair maybe once a week. So dry shampoo is a must on that last day or two. And sometimes I'll extend it a little bit longer depending on if I need my hair to hold a curl or something like that. Let me know down in the comments below, what is your go-to do-it-yourself hair care or skincare recipe?